I'm on a mission to platinum every single game on the PlayStation game catalog. And if I can't do it by the time I hit 50,000 subscribers, I know it's far away, just chill out. Or if I give up on a game, I need to delete my entire PlayStation account forever. This is my journey. And today we're playing After being bombarded by pop-up ads that rival spam email campaigns, I set the difficulty to hard. And honestly, I forgot I did this until I started scripting. The game begins with Dr. Robotnik fiddling with some strange ruins. He uploads a virus or something, which obviously goes wrong, unleashing alien-looking creatures and dragging him into the ruins. The game then cuts to Sonic, Tails, and Amy flying a plane over the ocean. Naturally, Tails immediately loses control, because why would this trip go smoothly? We get sucked into a portal and get separated, because of course we are. This throws me straight into some good old-fashioned Sonic action. After a quick warm-up run to figure out the controls, I definitely earned an S rank on only my second attempt, netting me my first trophy. Superior ranking. After that, I wake up in the outside world where a voice begins to glaze me, telling me how awesome I am and that I am the key. Oh, and I accidentally turned on birthday mode or something. I don't know how I did it, but it will go away soon. I press 3 random buttons, unlocking part of the map and earning some spiky fruit that seems vaguely important. Then I get my first taste of the combat. Super basic early on, but surprisingly decent later. Along the way, I find a pink heart, which kind of works like Super Mario Odyssey moons. I'll explain that more later, assuming I stay awake. Soon enough, I meet my first guardian. Ninja. A massive version of the enemies I've already been smashing. I take it down and earn another trophy. Unknown threat. I need to kill one of every guardian type for a future trophy, so to avoid backtracking, I make sure to kill everyone I see. Killing guardians drop portal gears, which I need to unlock. Portals. Genius naming there. Next, I solve a puzzle that involves moving statues around. Einstein level brain power required there. This unlocks a Psyloop skill, where I draw a circle and magic happens. And honestly, this is a pretty solid metaphor for my experience with this game. Just running around in circles while the game pretends you're doing something impressive. I try to unlock a portal using the gears, but I need one more. So I defeat a guardian that looks, well, let's just say phallic. With the portal open, I speed through another Sonic level, earn enough keys to grab a Chaos Emerald, and get a trophy for unlocking the rest of the island. The journey begins. Exploring further, I find Amy stuck in a red energy cage. Turns out the pink hearts I've been collecting are used to progress her storyline. Lucky for Amy, I had enough to set her free, except all the dark energy just flows straight into Sonic. Oh, and there's a creepy girl eavesdropping on our conversation. She'll probably be a bit important later. Then I take down another giant guardian, explore some more, and complete a Sonic level where I smash all 4 missions, earning me a trophy. Perfect run. Later, I meet this little fatty, Elder Coco, which earns me a trophy. Elder Coco encounter. This little guy upgrades my speed and ring capacity if I give him these even littler dudes. After collecting another Chaos Emerald, I'm attacked by a Godzilla wannabe controlled by none other than the creepy girl. Little bitch. The big boy throws me across the map, which works in my favor as I meet Hermit Coco, which earns me a trophy. Hermit Coco encounter. If I ever need my attack or defense increased, all I need to do is give him these fruit things. Amy ropes me into helping some tiny Cocos reunite with its one true love. I was really trying to stay awake here, and it was a struggle. And while I was taking out another guardian, I ended up popping a trophy for some reason. Combo convert? I also hit the ring cap while spamming Psyloop, triggering a speed boost, which nets me another trophy. Speed demon. Meanwhile, the story is happening, kind of. It's so boring I'm not even going to mention it. A bit later, I earn a trophy for destroying 100 breakables. Swath of Destruction. Next, I find Big the Cat in a fishing spot, because that's definitely what this game was missing. Some good old fishing. And this earns me a trophy. Big Encounter. Fishing requires purple coins, which I trade for tokens to buy Cocos, among other things. This led to me getting a trophy for finding 200 Cocos. Coco Leader. The story briefly gets interesting when we flash back to the past where the Cocos are alive. The lovers reunite and immediately explode. Cool. This unlocks the waterfall kind, but before that, I exploit a trick to grind skill points. Turns out this was a colossal waste of time, as I end the game with over 100 points unused. Anyway, during all this, an event called Celestial Rain occurred, which earned me a trophy. Celestial Rain? Literally all it is slots. I'm being so serious. And during all this, I earn a trophy for collecting 100 purple coins. Ticket to Tranquility. Once all that was done, I climbed the waterfall to face off against the first Titan of the game. In order to beat him, I need to get the last Chaos Emerald on his neck and turn into Supersonic. At first, I thought this fight was cool, but no, it was actually super boring. I did get a trophy for beating him though. The beginning. And here's where I begin to realize exactly what I got myself into. I have to do the same exact thing 4 more times. Oh my god, there's gonna be 5 islands. I barely got through the first! All I need to do after I beat the Titan on each island is repair every portal on the map. Kronos Island Memories. Fully reveal the map. Kronos the Island Explorer. And listen to the most pointless side missions I've ever heard. Kronos Island Expert. However, there is one unique trophy for catching all the fish on one island. Angler's Club. Now, back on the new island, known as Ares Island, I take out this Guardian and also find Knuckles, who was here for some reason. From here, I do the same thing I did on the previous island up until the Ghost Lady makes a new Titan chase after me. Eventually, I get away and track down the rest of the Chaos Emeralds. Once that's done, it's time to take this big guy on. I climb a tower to get close to him, grab on, and start running on this red thing. Eventually, I get the last Chaos Emerald, which of course turns me into Supersonic. This eventually leads me to taking this guy down, which earns me a trophy. Ancient Defiance. Now I go to the next island, called Chaos Island. But before I even look to see what this place is like, I go back to Ares Island to clean up some trophies. Little did I know this would end up glitching a trophy. Unrivaled Aptitude. This trophy is for unlocking all the skills, which I haven't actually done yet. But a trophy is a trophy, so I'm not going to complain. So I unlock all the portals, complete the map, and find all side missions on Ares Island. Now it's time to start Chaos Island. And guess what? Yep, it's still the exact same. I get all the Chaos Emeralds, talk to Tails, and take out any Guardians I find along the way. And then for some reason I had to play pinball. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this was the most fun I had in the entire game too. Then I take on the next Titan, who kinda looks like Necrozma. This fight was super simple. All I needed to do was run up his leg, grab the emerald, and then he kinda just died. And as always, I get myself a trophy for beating it. Futile Resistance. But then, something unexpected happened. The next island, it was different. It was different, it wasn't the same. But before that, you know the drill, get all of these trophies. Now on the next island, I need to shut down these 6 towers. After each one, Sonic either gets a flashback from the ancient people or something, or he gets corrupted more and more. I'm black. After taking down the 6th tower, the corruption takes over Sonic. But with the help of Amy, Knuckles, and Tails, they like go inside him or something, and then the corruption disappears. Yeah, I don't know how that works. Oh, and Eggman agreed to work with Sonic because there's some great threat that's really hard to beat or something that's coming. Anyway, this leads me to the 5th and final island. After taking out a couple Guardians, I find this island's fishing spot. But this one is special. All the previous fishing spots have had a limit as to how much of one item you can buy, except for this fishing spot. So I spent the next half an hour getting all the cocoa and fruit dingos I need to completely max out my stats, which earns me 4 trophies. And a little after that, I killed the final Guardian I needed to earn my trophy. Threats identified. After that, I found all the portals, or Uranus Island Memories, and then complete the map. Uranus Island Explorer. Then come the trophy I completely overlooked. Turns out there is a trophy for killing every type of enemy in the entire game. But this not only includes enemies in the open world, but also in the Sonic levels. Missing a single enemy could easily lead me to have to play this game for another 2 hours just to find it. I don't know what I... Easy prey. I was worried about that one. I was really worried about that one. All right, nice. Oh, I guess not. Okay, now it's time to finish this game off. I get the final Chaos Emerald and kill the final Titan. The Ghost Girl, who's my friend now, by the way, I kind of forgot to talk about that, takes control of this Titan and flies into space. Also, for some reason, a trophy pops now, but oh well. Hope across ages. Then the game turns into Space Invaders for the final fight. And don't even ask me why the final boss is a space ball, because I wouldn't be able to give you an answer. But this fight is actually kind of hard. Up until this fight, I completely forgot I was playing on hard mode, but this fight made sure I remembered. That's such a drag, dude. This is hard. It took a lot more focus than I was expecting, but of course I get it done, because, you know, I'm me and all. A land at peace. I'm eating lollies. Then the Ghost Girl sacrifices herself to save everyone, which is pretty nice of her, if I say so myself. And yeah, that's the end of the story. Quite exhilarating. Anywho, I've got trophies to get. I start off by doing the final side story that I kind of forgot about, which earns me 2 trophies. Kronos Island Expert. Oh, Expert Historian. Oopsies. But then I realized I made a huge mistake. Turns out there's a trophy for doing 50 phantom rushes. The trophy doesn't keep track of how many I've done, so I have no idea how long this will take. Again, this could take another 2 hours to get, and I have no idea. Oh, I was only 1 away. That's crazy. All right. And finally, the platinum. Trophies completed. That's the platinum. I like the movie a lot more than this.